Tomorrow, you and I shall reinvent pain.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
There's going to be a message attached to this one. A bloody strong message.
This is just another low-budget vanity film. And that is, I think, some of our favorite kinds in the tradition of Neil Breen's films, and especially, Get Even, because it's also a karate chopping kung fu fighting film where only one man can stop them. Horrible framing in these shots, terrible lighting. There's extended scenes that are just dialogue between the main character, director, writer, and a woman taking place on a filthy mattress in a basement in a room lit by like one, 80-watt light bulb. And the camera just kind of seems like it's probably propped up on a pile of books just in one spot in many of the scenes, and not at a good angle by any stretch of the imagination for the people talking. There's a lot of kung fu action in the film, and I honestly don't want to go too hard on that, because even though it does seem like a lot of it was really staged and choreographed in a way that it's kind of hard to suspend your disbelief and feel like it was a good fight scene, I nonetheless had the feeling that the main guy who put this film together to highlight his skills actually could have done a competent job in a higher budget film with an actual fight choreographer and people working with him who were well trained. He seemed like he could probably pull it off. But as it was, this was low budget. I don't think he was working with that kind of crew, and everything did look rather staged. But it was still good. It was still entertainment generating in any case. There was a bit of a drag in the points that seemed obligatory, but they were carried out in like monotone delivery in a way that you can kind of appreciate if you're looking for good bad films. But there would be the part where it's like, all right, now he has to sit down with the love interest and talk about emotional shit, and then how he really got indoctrinated into the streets and saw what this shit was about, and learned how to take his hits and roll with the punches and all that shit. And some of that didn't come off as authentic from the perspective of where the writers of the script were coming from, which included, the guy who was the lead actor as well. But like, when you have gangland violence over a guy calling somebody a numbskull, kind of feel like your knowledge of the streets might not be as explicit as you're trying to convey that it is.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.